Hello and welcome back to Greenify. Today I am going to share about microgreens, which are superfoods and are super easy to grow in our own kitchen with regular kitchen supplies, and that too soilless. So let's check it out. Microgreen is the youngest stage of an edible plant where the whole plant, including the shoots, leaves and the roots, can be eaten raw. Microgreens are the next stage to sprouts, and they can be considered as a stage before baby greens. As we all know, the first stage of a plant is the seed. So when these seeds get right temperature and moisture, they germinate and turn into sprouts. At germination, the seed swells up and the first root or the radical root comes out. This stage is called the sprout stage. So the third stage after the sprout is the microgreen. That's when the shoot comes out from the seed and the seed itself turns into first set of leaves. After microgreens, the true leaves develop in a plant and they become mature and bigger and turn into baby leaves, which are tender and lighter in color, and they further mature and turn into mature greens. We can grow microgreens of all edible plants like fenugreek, radish, carrot, sunflower, coriander, alfalfa, peas, etc. We are growing microgreens soilless hydroponically, therefore we would need water, microgreen tray, and overnight soaked seeds if the seeds are bigger, and single ply tissue if the seeds are very small. As you can see, the microgreen tray consists of two layers. The top layer is a tray with holes and the bottom layer is for holding water. So we'll fill the bottom layer with water and we'll put the top layer on that. So the top layer is for sowing the seeds, and we will use tissue for very small seeds. So as you can see, this is a 3-ply tissue, so I'll just use the single ply of the tissue to spread seeds. An important point here is that the top layer should not be submerging in water. As you can see, the top layer should just touch the water so that the tissue and the seeds are moist. I have used overnight soaked fenugreek seeds for microgreens, and as you can see, the seeds are quite big and the tissue is actually not required, but this is just to show the process with smaller seeds. Another important point here is that we need to keep the seeds moist until they germinate and the seed and the roots reach out to water. So this is day 1, and as you can see, the seeds are swollen and they are ready to germinate. Day 3, and the seeds have germinated and the radical root has come out. Day 4, and the roots have started moving downwards and the shoot is now visible and moving upward. Day 5, and the roots are going downwards and the shoots are becoming greener and the leaves are about to emerge. Day 6, and the cotyledon leaves or the seed leaves which are present inside the seed are now visible. An important point here is that we need to provide bright indirect light through sun or artificial light at this stage, because now the microgreens are past the sprout stage. Microgreens are ready in 10 to 15 days depending on the plant type and the environment indoors. Now the microgreens are ready to be harvested, because in some of the plants true leaves have appeared and the brown outer cover of the seed has fallen. So we can harvest them using sharp scissors. We should always clean microgreens and even sprouts before eating, because they are live foods. Add them to your sandwiches or knead them in dough to make chapatis or add them to pasta. During my research, I also found out that the term microgreen has become popular in the last 40 years and it was coined more from the marketing point of view. But the benefits of microgreens have been known for ages by different cultures. Microgreens are called superfoods because they are packed with nutrition and vitamins, and in fact they have more antioxidants as compared to sprouts, and they have more vitamin A, vitamin K and many other nutrients as compared to baby greens and mature greens. Microgreens are super easy to make in our own kitchen because it just needs less than 5 minutes of your time, and most of the seeds you can get it in your own kitchen or from local grocer. I have used a microgreen tray to grow microgreens, but you can also use disposable food containers and cartons to grow microgreens. So you can put a layer of tissue underneath it as a base and can grow microgreen seeds on that base. And you can also improvise using a sieve and water container to grow microgreens. An interesting fact about microgreen is that nature has provided seed with enough nutrient to turn it into sprout and microgreens, and they can be grown in just water hydroponically without the soil. Apart from the nutritional benefits of microgreens, the biggest benefit is that they can be grown organically, and the feeling of growing your own food in the kitchen with minimal resources is just incomparable. So I hope you will try growing microgreen yourself, and thanks for watching.